So you didn't see me yesterday, for a good reason. That's because I filmed at a powerlifting meet. You want to see what I filmed? You do? Okay, check it. Yeah, I'm bringing the water jug back, gallon jug, and I'm putting the new quote on every day. So I'm gonna go by the store, buy a new gallon jug every single day, and we'll come up with a quote. I'm gonna put it on that jug and carry it around with me, and that's gonna be like the quote or the process that runs through my mind for that given day. This is a really cool thing. I used to do it a lot back when I was like pure bodybuilding. And I really quite enjoy just like being able to reflect on that quote all day, or reflect on a quote all day. And I think it just like makes me more productive. It makes me a better human being. And so I'm bringing it back. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't know. But yeah, let's go to the gym. So what's up? Today was upper one. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but as you guys know, I filmed the powerlifting meet yesterday for a couple individuals, and I think the videos are absolutely fire, but that's just me and who I am, right? You know, I'm the creator of them, so I'm gonna always think that they're fire because I'm not gonna give anyone anything less than like over what they expect. That's just how I am as a person, like, right? Like undersell, overproduce type of person. So we started off with the bench press, and just to give you guys an idea of like what I do, so like I warm up, go through some like small mobility stuff just to get my shoulders and elbows and bicep tendon, all of that stuff nice and warm before I touch the bar. And then I actually slowly progress my way out to where I actually grip the bar. I grip pretty wide. For someone that bench presses, it's actually as wide as you can go legally in the USAPL. And I like slowly work my way out there. And while I'm doing that, my feet are up the entire time. And actually, I usually keep my feet up until my last warm up. I do this for a couple of reasons. Number one, just to save my back in case of like cramping or something like that. And number two, it just kind of helps my upper body get a little bit more warm because it's doing majority of the work, because there's no leg drive when my feet are up. So after that, we loaded 250 pounds on the bar. It was really 253.6 or something like that, because we are using kilo plates here. And by the way, here is Flex Fitness. I'm up in the Warrior Room, and it's pretty dope. It's nice and quiet. No one's here today, so it was a pretty sweet session for me. I don't really like music when I lift, so yeah. But we had 5 sets of 6. Got all 5 sets of 6 of that. My last set was probably like an 8, and I really didn't want it to be an 8. I really wanted it to be like a 7 so that I could increase the weight on the bar next week. But it looks like I'm going to be sticking with 250 again next week and see if I can either finish my sets of 6 with a lower RPE or do more reps. And that's kind of how this progression's been going here lately, and I really quite enjoy it. But after that, we move on to body weight pull-ups. I usually do like a power pull-up or something like that here, but today I was just kind of feeling some body weight stuff. So we knocked out a couple sets of body weight pull-ups. I think I ended up getting 5 sets of these as well, somewhere between 8 to 10 reps. I'm not really that great at pull-ups right now because I'm so heavy and I'm not used to that. But they're coming along. Pull-ups to me are like if you don't do them, you're gonna suck at them no matter how strong you are. So practice those pull-ups if you want to be able to do them, even if that means putting a band on or using an assisted machine. Practice that motion because you need to get used to it. It's a very awkward motion, like pulling yourself up onto something. Usually the only time you have to do that is like if you're life or death situation, so your body's not used to it. So practice it, practice it, practice it. And then after that, we move on to OHP. And I think I filmed the first set and the last set here. First set went really well. I got 8 reps with 130 pounds, which is dope because that's a PR for me. It's just shy of 1 plate, and I'm super excited about that. And then I filmed the last set, which I believe I still got 8 reps on. And I was kind of feeling myself, so I took my shirt off, and then I realized, wow, I was feeling myself way more than I should be. And then after that, we did some barbell rows, barbell bicep curl, and then a tricep extension using one of the machines here at Flex. But I didn't film any of that. I just kind of wanted to get that part of the workout done. And then after all of this, or after all of that, we knocked out some cardio. Just didn't want to do it at home, so I figured I would just like hop on a machine here, put the headphones on, and kind of like go to work, and we got it done. But now, I need some food. It's time to go eat. Whew, all right, and we're back. We're home, and we're gonna get some food. So what we got here is 6 ounces of steak that I cooked up the other day, 180 grams of Brussels sprouts, which is awesome. And then we have just this small side salad with basically just 1 head of romaine lettuce, a serving of like carrot strip things, and 2 servings of fat-free feta cheese, which is basically just protein, and then a serving of the Bolthouse Farms classic ranch dressing. And that's gonna be my meal. Macros are gonna be right here. Pretty good meal, but this is Sunday, and Sundays are for editing, so I'm gonna get to editing. Woo, so videos uploaded, been working like all morning, doing updates, stuff like that. But it's time to start the day. And you know what we're gonna start with the day with, like every day from now on. So let's go. What's going on, nerds? Hopefully you're enjoying this episode so far. A lot is going on in this episode, so a lot has happened. I showed you some clips from the powerlifting meet I filmed. We've eaten food, we've lifted weights. I mean, just crazy. Like, you probably didn't expect that when you clicked this video. But today went awesome. We worked up to like 502 pounds for that single. I am using a deadlift bar here, and I have been for these last 4 weeks of training, just because I'm enjoying it and I want to continue to enjoy training. But after that single on deadlifts, we backed the weight down to, I believe, like 375, and
did all of these sets, and we got them done. Deadlift position is improving by the day because I'm losing weight. And if you guys didn't know that, your deadlift position will improve if you lose weight. Well, if you're fat and you lose weight. Anyways. And then after that, we did some reverse hypers, which I am in love with. You got to do these if you got them at your gym. Okay, that's all. Bye.
Yo, what up? So, what I've been doing recently isn't like grocery hauling. So, I know I showed like a grocery haul like earlier in this series, but like as of lately, I've just been like going to get like the meals that I want. Um, and I find that a little bit better for me since I work from home. I don't really have to like meal prep and stuff like that. And I just find it works better. Nothing goes to waste. Stuff like that if I just buy it for the meal or for that given day. So we're gonna head to Publix really quick, grab these few items, and yeah, I'll take you along with me. So we picked up the groceries from Publix, and what we got was two steaks that I'm gonna cook up tonight. They looked pretty lean, that's why I've got them. They were also relatively cheap, so I'm not about spending all my money on the food that I eat, even though I do want quality, voluminous foods. So you kind of have to pick and choose there, right? So I got it. I got the steak, and then I got some mac and cheese, the Publix brand, because it's like 7 cents cheaper. Again, saving money. And then also got some asparagus, and then I got the frozen one because it's cheaper than buying it fresh, which is crazy, but it is, and it's also a lot easier to cook and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's kind of like the meal for tonight. What I'm having now, because I believe you saw that ham too, so what I'm having now is actually 3 servings of that ham. And that's actually going to break my fast for the day. It is now 4:05 p.m. So I have been up since like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 4 a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. So yeah, just been like busy working, editing, using coffee, and I haven't had any water yet today. So just like basically caffeine to hold me over. So I'm going to eat this, and then we'll see how I feel. I know I have a workout later tonight. It's going to be shoulders and arms. I'm actually pushing chest and back. I'm pushing it back a day because of deadlifts. So in in the week that you're watching, you'll see it switched or rearranged where shoulders and arms is before chest and back. So I am making that adjustment because my back is taking a thrashing right now with this deadlift volume. So there's that. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this up, probably watch, I don't know, maybe tune into Ninja, or maybe watch another episode of what have I been watching lately? Oh, I've been watching a series of unfortunate events, like the TV show, and I actually quite like it. So a lot of people don't. I actually quite enjoy the way they've shot everything and the humor that they've added to it, and how their storytelling. I think that's my favorite part about it, is the storytelling. But yeah, so we'll see you guys later on. If I eat again, I will video it. If not, I'll see you guys at the gym.
Hey, I'm back. Did you miss me? Voiceover number deuce. 2, not poo, but 2. It's the second voiceover. All right. So we started off with some shoulder press for this day. This was shoulders and arms, and I basically switched these days around. So it was supposed to be chest and back, but I switched it to shoulders and arms because my back was still feeling pretty fatigued from those deadlifts, and so it just interchanged the workouts. But I did my first set with 85s. That was a little bit of an ego lift, so I definitely backed the weight down for these next couple of sets and did 75s, but nonetheless got them done. One of the biggest things that I can tell you about dumbbell shoulder press is to make sure that you are as upright as possible. I think a lot of people like arch their lower back and do all this kind of stuff, and it ends up being this like super high incline bench, and that's not what we want. We want shoulders, 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 shoulders. And then after that, we move on to these cables, and I believe we did a couple sets where the cable was behind me and a couple sets where the cable was in front of me, but nonetheless, it was just cable lateral raises for them medial deltoids, bro, to get them 3D delts. And then after that, we move on to this rear delt fly. If you have this machine in your gym, number one thing that you need to do is protract your shoulders. Push them as far forward as possible. Number two, straighten your arms and keep them there. Don't let them bend. Don't let your shoulders come back into the back of their socket. Otherwise, your traps are going to take that movement over. Then we moved to some more lateral raises with the machine because we were pretty fatigued at this point. After that, we move on to some biceps. And this was a really, really fast-paced workout, so that's kind of why I wanted the voiceover to be fast-paced as well. But we did some biceps, with some preacher curls there. And then after the preacher curls, we moved on to some triceps. Nice focus job, dude. We move on to some triceps, which was this just tricep extension machine that's at this gym. In this tricep extension machine, if you've got them and you do it right, you lock yourself into position, it is money. All right, that's it. Bye.
Yo, so we got a package from the man himself, Tim Thibodeau. Dude, I really appreciate it. Really looking forward to rocking this headband once the hair grows back. Guys, if you didn't know this, Tim Thibodeau started a company called Pulsate Athletic Wear. And they do headbands. Oh, baby. And they do headbands really, 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 really well. And, oh, baby. I am super excited to rock this. I got this one. And then he just came out with, like, thin bands. So, like, this is the width of the other headband. Because a lot of girls have, like, you know, like they do like fancy stuff with their hair and they don't want to cover it, whatever. So I picked up one of those for Christina, and then I also picked up a T-shirt. Just trying to support people, man. Like people that I believe are like good. Okay, so Christina and I are heading to Savannah, Georgia today. I think it's like the Georgia Spring Open is the meet, but we're going there to referee. So let's get it, traveling referee 2018. Let's go. Hey guys. So we made it to Savannah, Georgia. It wasn't a bad drive. She drove like the last hour and 30 minutes, and she
like the last 2 hours.
Last hour and 30 minutes.
No.
And last hour and 30 minutes. But we're gonna go eat now, and we're going to like a like local pub that was like recommended. It was like top 5 places to eat in Savannah. So hopefully it's pretty good. Also, I'm just rocking like a t-shirt and shorts, so hopefully that's an appropriate attire for a pub. That was probably one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. It had pimento cheese on it. That was a curveball. Yeah, good night. We'll see you in the morning at the meet. Yo, it is crazy in here right now. There are so many lifters. There are 3 platforms for this meet. Like, it's insane. I don't have my mic on, so I don't know if you can hear me or not. I just left it at home. It's just easier to travel with the camera without the mic on it. But, yo, like I said, it's crazy here, but this place is really, really cool. It's like Anderson Cone weightlifting facility, and it's like all weightlifting. Like, only weightlifting here, except for today, which is powerlifting, which is different. Weightlifting and powerlifting are two completely different sports. If you didn't know that, now you know. I gotta get the platform. Bye. Man, I'm so glad we got a lot of refs here. Like, so glad we have all these refs here because we get to take breaks more often. So that was flight 1 on squats on my platform down. We got 4 flights on each platform, and there are 3 platforms. Like, this is a crazy big meet. It's pretty awesome. Also, there's a man here from the vitamin shop who brought bangs to sample, not to sell, but to sample. So he brought all these flavors, they're like the best flavors, and all you can do is sample them. What kind of shit is that? Yo, it's like 6 p.m. Meet is over, obviously, because I'm lying in a bed. But meet's over, and we are gonna take showers, I guess, and get dressed and go out on the. I'm just kidding. We're going to a cookout that was put together for everyone that volunteered at this meet, and. Yeah, let's go do that. It'll be so good. It'll be real good.
Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money ain't everything, tell me now what's that money to a god? If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied. Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz.